Hey kids, welcome back to another episode of Oldman Plays CFL Fantasy. I'm just going to jump straight to the picks now, make these ones a little bit shorter, let you know who I'm picking and where I'm going. If you're interested in sort of what the background stuff is, what do I use to make these picks, depth charts and injury reports and other bits like that. Last episode, which was I think my second one, so episode 2, I go through a little bit of that at the start. I'm not going to keep doing that all the way through these because frankly, no reason to bore you with it week in, week out. So if you wanted to know about that, pop back to last week's ones. Otherwise, here we go with what I'm going to do in fantasy this week.
And this is going to be a tough week to pick because there's a couple of games between top teams. In the East, we've got Montreal and Toronto going head to head. In the West, it's BC and Saski. And I don't really trust going near those games too much at all, especially that BC Saski one, because I'm pretty sure Montreal's going to win and may put up some points against Toronto, but I have no idea what's going to happen in the West. So I'm going to stay away from them. So let's go with what we know, which is that Tyson Philpott has been very good, so we're going to put him in there. And at running back, for a little bit of money, and has been playing well, we're looking for, there he is, Rock Armstead out of Ottawa. He's been good. So that's about it. Those are the only things we know for sure. Quarterback, let's see, I would normally be going with VA. He's been good to me, and look at this, 25.1 they're projecting, but I don't know they're taking into account that Saski defense. And again, Fajardo, do I want to go with him or Bethel Thompson? This is a tough one. You know what? Actually, maybe I will go with Fajardo. See what we have. And I've already got him teamed up with Philpott, so that means who else do I need to look at wide receiver? Well, I don't trust BC because, again, Saski's got a good defense, and I don't know if they're going to go off on them. Bridges now. Hardy against that Edmonton, the Elk defense. Yeah, maybe we will do that. And then who else do we want then? Let's see. Is there anybody that we can trust out of Winnipeg or Calgary? No. And I don't want to load up too much on Montreal. You know what? Schaefer Baker's been good. I want to stay away from these games, but he's been good, and I think Patterson will have to get the ball to somebody. So we're going to go that way, yeah. Now, the other running back, that's where it gets a little bit scary because I should I go with Olette because BC's going to do what everybody's done against Saskatchewan, stack up the box, and I don't like that. So what about if I go with Fletcher here? Yeah, because he's against Toronto, he's not bad, and maybe not so much the running back, but out of the backfield and stuff. That leaves me 11.1K to pick us defense with. And what have we got here? Yeah, none of the, I can have whoever I want because no one's more expensive. Saskatchewan, I don't know. VA may go off against them. BC, I don't know because, Saskatchewan may actually do a good game against them. But I do know that Dukes has been throwing some interceptions. So let's go with Montreal. Oh, look at that. That's actually not too bad. $200 left. Montreal defense, Fajardo, Armstead, Fletcher, Philpott, Hardy, Schaefer Baker. Whoops, don't do that now. Where did you come from? Schaefer Baker, yeah. And I always make the quarterback my captain, so let's try that. This may be a danger, picking him against that Toronto defense, which is kind of fierce, but they're also a little bit hurt. But I'm going to save it and lock it in there. Full disclosure, I may decide to make some changes when the depth charts come out, but those are my picks. If you want to take anything from there, do so at your own peril. I'm doing well, but it could all come crashing down at any moment at all. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do all that stuff that helps the almighty logarithm point people my way. So definitely, share. You can subscribe. There should be a button right up here in the middle of the screen to subscribe with a review for if you can, rate, comments are very important, not just to the algorithm, but to me because I'm trying to get better. And one of the ways that I can get better is finding out what you like and what you don't like. So please comment on that. And otherwise, yeah, check out my other shows. I do a kind of a quick little old man plays CFL Pick'em in under a minute, just a fast thing of that's kind of fun on that. And then I do my results for the week on my flagship show, the CFL Outsider, that comes out on Wednesdays generally. So hopefully this has done entertained you and maybe gave you some stuff to work with. That's about it. Until next week, get the hell off my lawn.